Good morning. Happy Friday. Yep. Just going to wait for you to start off with us. As you grab your coffee, say hello in the comments. I was totally losing my train of thought there. I don't even know what day it is. I don't know what we're doing. Gosh. Good morning, sweet Melodyne. How are you? Morning, Mom. How's your eye? My hair's all over the place. It's been a Friday. It's been a week. Anybody else? Ooh, I got new creamer for the coffee. It's excellent. Just going to give you a minute to join us for Fun Friday. We are in the stalling portion of the show. Looking forward to connecting with you today. All right, I'm going to give you 30 more seconds to grab your coffee. Who is ready for the weekend? I am. Morning, Liz. Good morning, Cheryl. Hello, Kathy. Hello, other Kathy. Melanie, I've missed you. I took a Facebook break. I appreciate social media breaks. I really do. But then I miss you also. All right. Fun Friday today. We normally have a Fun Friday guest. But today apparently is No Friends Friday because I have no one to share with you because this week has just been so crazy. As you know, if you're a regular with Virtual Coffee Club, we missed a couple of days for some scheduling conflicts and taking my mom to the doctor, and everything is good, just so you know. But it's just been one of those weeks. So yesterday when we were chatting, I was like, oh yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I need to get a Fun Friday guest. Once I get off the live, this is what I was thinking yesterday, I will go and connect with somebody. Squirrel, nada. And then when I woke up this morning, I was like, shoot, I totally missed. So you're stuck with just me today. But I'm drinking out of this rainbow cup in celebration of that sunrise we had this morning. Holy smokes. I am so grateful that Mother Nature is stepping in to remind us of the beautiful world we live in while we experience such ugliness elsewhere. So thank you, Mother Nature. We appreciate you. Those sunrises have just been fantastic. Good morning, Kelly. Hello, Jim. So yeah, welcome to Friday. I'm excited for the weekend, which I don't really know why, because it feels like we lose all track of days. We don't really know what day it is. We're working, but it's in a different space still. And yeah, so it's just kind of crazy, but looking forward to the weekend and the fun that we can have. And we still in Southern Alberta are having mild weather. I'm not sure what it's like where you are, depending on where you're watching from, but I've been grateful for that. So thinking about that, what do you have planned for the weekend? Do you have anything going on? Are you going to do anything fun? Share with us what you have planned. Now, my original plan for this weekend was to go snowshoeing for the very first time. I'm quite excited. A friend is going to take me. But I'm not sure what that looks like now because we had this weird rainstorm over the week. And I don't know if that means that you can't or if it changes like the quality of the snow. I know nothing about it. Never done it before. It's kind of excited. So fingers crossed that maybe that still happens. That's on my schedule for the weekend. Going to get some horsey love tomorrow, so I'm really excited about that. What about you? What do you got on your weekend? Kelly's cheering for the Packers. Awesome. Jim's cheering for the Bills. We could get a bit of a rivalry going here between Kelly and Jim. That's okay. NHL hockey started this week for those of you that are into hockey. I'm not saying that I'm not, but I don't ever really go out of my way to watch it. However, I suppose what could be nice with that is that it's something else to watch, something else to do. Elaine shares that she is booked for an online Zoom art class tomorrow. Ooh. You're going to have to share your work with us, Elaine. I would love to see what that looks like. Kathy's cheering for the Buccaneers. We got all kinds of sports rivals on here. Today was a very, what's the word? It was like a non-coffee needed morning when I took my son to school, because today is, if you've heard of the singer Pitbull before, it's Pitbull's birthday today. And so they decided at this radio station we were listening to on our drive that they were going to do 15 minutes of Pitbull music for the dance party. It was intense, but Caden and I got rocking pretty good on the way to school with this Pitbull party. And if, social media wouldn't mute me for playing it, I would play you some Pitbull for the morning, but that was a big wake up. So might be an opportunity for you to blast some Pitbull today. What I found funny, and I don't know why, is that they talked about it being like today is Pitbull's 40th birthday. It hit me really weird because I was like, really? Because they said, yes, he was born in 1981. And anybody born in the 80s makes me feel weird. And by weird, I mean old at the end of the day. So then Caden started laughing and he was like, oh my gosh, Mom, you're older than Pitbull. Yeah, I'm older than Pitbull, which normally when it comes to celebrities and musicians and whatever, like there's lots that are younger than you. But he just seems older to me. Does he not seem older to you if you know who Pitbull is? I feel like he looks older. I don't know. Anyway, it was just one of those moments where I was like, 1981, how weird. So yeah, it's his 40th birthday today. Melanie says it's NHL hockey for us. Yep, I guess. There's no other kinds of hockey. They get to play, but all our kids don't. Interesting there. So yeah, play us a song. If I could, I would, but because we do this coffee chat on several platforms, they will mute on the Facebook platform. They don't allow you to play music you don't own or whatever. And I feel like Pitbull probably has the same security features like J-Lo. It's like 2 seconds of a J-Lo song and your video is down. So you're going to have to cue that up. Make a playlist. Maybe we'll have to make a Spotify playlist of the best Pitbull songs. Kelly, I graduated from high school in 83. Yikes, right? Once we put the numbers on things, shit gets real fast, doesn't it? So you're graduating high school when Pitbull was 2 years old. Feels gross, doesn't it? Feels so gross. Liz, we're never old if we have a youthful spirit. I want to hold on to that one, Liz, as long as I possibly can, but I don't know. What else do you got planned for the weekend, my friends? I know there's something else you have going on. Maybe you're just going to lay around. What are you binging on Netflix right now? I have been binging the show Lucifer, which originally I wasn't interested in watching because I just thought, oh, it's going to be some cheesy whatever thing. And it's still like 100% rolls down the cheese wagon, like without a doubt. There is no depth to this show whatsoever, but that's sort of why it's been appealing, I think, for me is that it's just I can turn it on and for 40 minutes it's mindless, like completely freaking mindless. And what I love about it is that the character that plays Lucifer, that character of the show, Lucifer Morningstar, is freaking hilarious. He has got the best one-liners. He is so funny. And so it's just again this mindless sort of light, I mean, as light as that conversation can be, I guess. But it's just a really light, mindless show, which is kind of nice. I know tons of people are watching Yellowstone, which I believe you have to watch on Amazon Prime. It's a little bit heavier, though, from what I understand. I am 100% going to dive into that series one of these days because I can't wait to see it. And I hear Kevin Costner is fine as fine can be on this show. So that's definitely a bonus for that. So that one, but I've heard it can get quite dark. So what are you binging? Are you binging anything light and fun? Maybe we need a little sort of distraction thing going on. Got to tune into Tombstone. So many good reviews. Ooh, I haven't heard of that one. Kathy says maybe Pitbull looks older because he's bald and always wears those glasses. I guess so. Maybe it's just because he always looks kind of slick. I don't know. Kelly was so good. I'm assuming you're meaning Yellowstone. I've heard so many good things about it. It's very dramatic. Kevin is a bit of a hard dad figure. Yeah, but still super hot, right? What else? Anybody binging anything that's not heavy and dark that we could recommend? Something sort of light. I have a friend who was looking for something lighter. They were watching Yellowstone, but it just felt too dark. So what could we recommend for this friend of mine? Jim's binging on Law and Order. Some good old Law and Order. Boom, boom. Oh, Melanie, I meant to say Yellowstone. Okay. Because I was like, Tombstone? How many? I think Casey is hot on Yellowstone. Oh, right. See, things to check out. If you're looking for hot, perhaps you'd like to binge on the Bridgertons. That one was a bit saucy. Was good show, though. Also kind of light on the lighter side, if you're thinking. It reminded me of like the beach binge books. You know, books you'd read on the beach. You don't want it to be so heavy. We Love Kim's Convenience. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. We'll have to check that one out. You know, just getting us prepped for the weekend. Yeah. Oh my God, the Bridgertons. Yeah. It's good. It's good. Don't watch it with the kids. This is not one, that's not a family show by any means. I also quite like, I don't know. I've been trying to, they release new episodes of Wentworth. I don't know if you saw Wentworth or not. It sort of came out along the same time that Orange is the New Black came out, only it's not as, I don't know, Orange is the New Black was kind of more pop culture-y, if that makes sense. Wentworth is the same kind of concept. It takes place in a women's prison, but where are they? Are they in England or something like that? They all have accents. Anyway, somewhere, women's prison, but a little bit darker. Maybe too dark since we were sharing light shows, but they released new episodes of Wentworth that I was trying to watch, but it's just, yeah, it seemed a little more on the dark side. Yes, Schitt's Creek. That's the light one you have to watch. So good. David. Wentworth's from Australia. Thank you, Kelly. Anyway. Liz is looking for a good comedy. Does anybody have a good comedy? So Schitt's Creek is a pretty good one for funny. It's definitely different, has a lot of language, Liz. Wouldn't be one you'd want to watch with the kids either. Good comedies. I think all the ones I've watched of late have been more movies than shows per se. But keep them coming. As you connect into this video, if you're not with us live later and you have a recommendation of the next thing that we could binge, please share that in the comments, because we're always looking for suggestions of what we could binge next. I also really enjoyed Dead to Me. It's a little bit more on the darker side. Modern Family, that's a great comedy. That's a classic. 100% agree with you, Elaine. Kathy says Frankie and Grace. I enjoyed that one too. And Life in Pieces was another one that I think is really, really funny too. It's very similar to kind of like Modern Family, where but it's all on one family, Life in Pieces, and it goes through the different scenarios of this family. I laughed a lot in this show. It stars Tom Hanks' son, and it was a really great show. I quite liked it. So it was called Life in Pieces. Jim says there's lots of British comedies. Mike says old school blue collar comedy on YouTube. Okay. Get a little Jeff Foxworthy on. Is that what you mean? Good morning, Corey. So yeah, lots of different things. Keep them coming into the comments. Just fun, light comedies that we could binge on this weekend. That's what I got today. Friendless Friday. I'll work on remembering what day it is during the week next week so that we'll have somebody coming to join us. Melanie, we're going to be putting up suspended ceiling tiles. Oh, yes, especially cutting them to size. Melanie, your weekend is going to be stacked. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, I hope to be outside as much as possible. I feel like I've been stuck in the house way too long. So that's that. Anyway, I hope you have an incredible rest of your Friday and into the weekend. As you think of other cool shows to binge, come back and post it in the comments and let us know what we could watch this weekend, or fun things that you're doing. Share it with us so we can get some cool ideas of what to do next. Have a great rest of your Friday, my friends. We will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Bye, everyone.